all! Let me show you one interesting video. For starter, let's buff up. Castle Skin, activate VIP, attack, defense buffs, and pop a shield if you are unshielded. I am gonna show you how to hide your army when solo attacking, and which are my preferred attacking march setups. As you saw, I am currently in dev mode for the stamina recovery %. I won't switch to my attacking setup and regain my Angel's tech back, since no Angels will be used today. Don't forget to switch to your battle achievements. After everything is done and I am ready for battle, I am gonna use the green shield buff and be ready to teleport. Check just in case to see if you have available SOS skill, in case you need to save your soldiers during siege. I have already bookmarked my testing zone. And also my save route, the Ancient Ruins. Make sure it's far away from your porting location, preferably across the black zone. Rule number 1, always be shielded before porting. Pop a battle fog as well before dropping your shield down. After you port, you have to act quick. Use the moment of surprise. First, I am gonna send my battle march at my target, and really fast send the rest of my army at those ancient ruins we had bookmarked. Now I have 0 troops at home. Let's scout the surrounding area. Always watch your battles as they are going and be ready for everything. In my case, this guy had nothing. But it's a good example of why you shouldn't have golems. Having golems above 1 to decay will always pop swords and might be fatal in some situations. Always have a target before your march return, so you can send it right away before getting eventually caught. Always be ready for an enemy attack. In such case, it's better to shield, because you never know who is watching you. But remember, you can't use shield if you are holding a rally, scouting, or attacking. I'm not expanded, and I'm not sending my beast on purpose. My march setup is based on infantry and mages in this case. We'll show you the details bit later. I apologize in advance for bullying those guys out there. If needed, always speed your march, either on return to prevent the enemy getting you or on going before your target could get reinforcements. I lost some mages here, but it's not fatal, since they are not from my main battle army. Always scout while attacking. This way you can find more targets before your march returns, and you can eventually shield if needed. Because the scouting time is shorter than the attacking. I wouldn't recommend this march setup if you go against people with tier 10 and above. But going versus people with lower tier soldiers should be fine unless you get heavy reinforced. I use double backline of my strongest tier, which is tier 11 mages and tier 10. This way both flanks gets melted faster, and the battle duration will be way shorter. Don't forget to watch the time of your marching army to the ancient relics. And remember, you can't use shield if you have hidden your army in a rally. If you are using Fire Totem, remember that after there is no enemy front line and Angel's the next upcoming hit will always be first on the left side of his army. Some players tend to hide in their alliance buildings or castles, so let's check if we gonna find anything there. See how I got 0 casualties of my tier 11 frontline thanks to the lower tier soldiers I used. Their recruit time is way lower than my tier 11 and cost less resources. Never lose track of your attacking army as well. Like I said, you never know who is watching you. You could get speed attacked at any moment. And with this attack we are done here. Use a shield immediately after you are done attacking. Now let me show you my attacking setup I used previously. I have saved it as preset before teleporting. This way I wouldn't waste time of editing it moments before attacking. Now let me make 2 more presets to show you for my next attacks and compare the marches. First one is similar to the one I used previously. The only difference is that I will add some tier 10 infantry. This way they will protect my left side, which are the tier 10 mages. As for the second setup, we'll use tier 11 infantry with layered lower tier infantry as well. 100 soldiers of each unit I have from tier 10 to 11 and rest full tier 11 mages. No angels will be used today. They are valuable, so better save them for SOS or event-based attacks. Here I add 20k lower tier infantry as every setup where I use my tier 11 soldiers. Last check to see I did everything correct. Now let's move to the next bookmarked position I have and test the new to March setups I did. First we start with the double tier front back lane setup. Before sending our army to the same ancient relics, I am gonna hide my other test march in a rally preferred on tagless or dead castle. You have to act fast in such situation and always be prepared. This is one of my favorite march setups for attacking castles which are weaker than you. Look how my backline is completely safe behind the tier 10 and 11 infantry. Now let's hide this army setup and use the other one I prepared for this test. Here I lost only a few tier 10 infantry, which is okay. I needed that guardian force anyway. If you are players which their strongest tier is tier 10, I wouldn't recommend using this march setup at all. Since your strongest backline will be on the left side, and they will be immediately exposed. Let's hide again this setup for now and return to the previous one. My point of using this setup is to keep the battle duration around 15 seconds or less, if possible. Here I lost a bit more of my tier 10 soldiers, but like I said, it's okay. That's their role in this game, plus I maxed my daily guardian force. Don't keep the army in your castle staying for too long. Always be on the move. Also a reminder, when you want to SOS someone, you don't need to activate it before the fight and risk to waste it. You can activate any skill during the fight. It's not needed to expand my army size for this test, because I am not facing some endangering threat. And I am saving my vigor pots for some serious fights where my beast would play a proper role in the fight. Do not be afraid of losing secondary tier troops. As long as your main army is safe, you can always recruit them once again and replenish your battle formations. Let's hide this setup as well. I want to make a third formation and test it to show you the results. I will use a straight line with tier 11 infantry and lower tiers of them as well to protect my strongest ones. The rest will be my strongest backline. I still wouldn't use angels in this formation as well, unless you have an SOS ready. But still you don't know which totem and artifact skills your enemy has, which might deal damage to your angels. Now we have done it. Let's withdraw one of my rallies which has the needed soldiers in it. It still won't be the full march size, but it will be enough for this test. In straight line formation, your back line and angels will be safe as long as your infantry doesn't die. The cons of it is that the battle duration is a bit longer this way. And with this last attack, we finish our test formations. Withdraw your soldiers and shield before reviewing the battle reports. I am gonna teleport back to our Alliance Hive at my spot. Sitting comfortably back and examine the fruit of our test today. Let's watch first the straight line formation. Pay attention to the battle duration. "17 seconds. Next one is the double tier formation. "14 seconds. And the last one will be the full grid formation. "21 seconds. It was the longest battle till now. Let's review them once again on normal speed. See how the enemy cavalry flanked all units and how many seconds were needed for my mages to catch up to my front line. The straight line is the most versatile and useful formation in any battle out there. And third formation, the double tier front back line. You can always use any formation accordingly to the upcoming battle. And don't forget you can use your SOS during battle. So play smart with minimal casualties. Hope you found something useful in my video that would improve your gaming style. Or you found the answer for your questions. You can always ask questions in the comment section. I will gladly help anyone which needs some information about the March setups. Follow us on the official War and Order Discord group for more information and private chats. Once again, thanks for watching.